We had a pleasant conversation about Benedict Butcher and Conway.
Yeah.
You don't have pleasant conversations about that grungy ass music.
Yes, you do.
Shit.
They're usually putting regular conversation with just like, bro, real spitters. Bam.
He said spitters. He pronounced the whole word.
It's a pleasant conversation. Of course. You're going to make sure you say it. Shit.
They're quite the lyricists.
Exactly. You usually talk about them over tea and crumpets.
Oh, they never hear this.
Nigga,
they're going to put us in some bars.
No, if I'm being real, well, I was a little pissed off with how WWE did West Side Gun, though. I was pissed at that.
That was fucked up.
But I know why they did it.
Why?
Because he made a fire-ass intro song on the competitors.
It was mad.
It's a group called The Hurt Business that fight, like, I think AEW. And he did that intro song. That shit come on, boom, 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 boom. They're like, we hurt people. We hurt people. I was like, oh, when I first heard that, and the whole crowd does it.
You know what's crazy? I was reading comments about how people felt about that. And it was like, well, he never asked permission to use those images and never asked permission for anything he was doing related to WWE.
First off, it wasn't like, I know people are adding stuff to it. It wasn't anything done on WWE's images. All he did was he went to WWE every single one of their shit for entire 2 years. Mm-hmm. Every pay-per-view, every regular match. Then he went to AEW and gave him his business, came back, and then he did like music with these. He came back, they was like, no, no take back seats.
Yeah, and then, so that's what really happened.
Like WWE just kind of handles shit like that.
Because everybody else is making it seem like, oh, he was using their stuff for years and never asked permission. I was like, so why now then?
Well, my thing is, he's did their shit before. We know that.
Mm-hmm. Like a lot of his album covers and themes were related to
WWE
wrestling.
No, that's
shit.
not the reason.
That's because I don't pay attention to stuff like that. So everybody made it seem like that was the reason. But my thing is, like I said, he had been doing that for years.
No, that's people doing that assumption. If I'm being honest, he got the Hurt. Well, Hurt Business was already over. But for you to get, like, I'm telling you, all it takes is just a good intro song for your ass to get over in wrestling. Like, Swerve Strickland was already a good wrestler, but that intro song made him. And that Hurt Business shit goes hard. Like, when they come out, every single fan in the crowd is yelling out, "We hurt people," because it's catchy.
That's hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. They just, all you hear is just, "We hurt people, we hurt people." They just keep saying that shit. That shit got over like a bitch. And then now they're saying like they like one of the most entertaining factions. So of course, WWE pushing factions like a bitch and it ain't working. I ain't gonna say it ain't working. Bloodline did work for a good ass minute. I enjoyed watching the Bloodline, but now you ain't really got no really good ones. Division's okay. Speaking of which, last night, Monday Night Raw, they had a tag team match. It was AJ Styles and Rey Fenix versus The New Day. The New Day is Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
Oh, he's still doing wrestling?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So, my nigga, The New Day was the challengers trying to win the championship over AJ Styles. AJ Styles done this shit longer than both of them niggas. So that's why I'm surprised you didn't say him. AJ Styles been wrestling since I was a kid.
Oh, I only know certain people based on what they do outside of wrestling. That's why I know about Xavier.
Okay, so AJ Styles ain't done enough, so it makes sense. My bad.
Yeah, like Xavier Woods is all into every fucking thing.
So the New Day lost, but how they lost was fucking fire. So like AJ Styles picks him up for a suplex and then just drops him on the top rope. So now Kofi Kingston's like laying on the top rope stomach, right? Rey Fenix get on the top rope, run a little bit on the rope, jump, and then double kick his back. Ooh. He bounces off the ropes. AJ Styles catches him in the air, do a Styles Clash slam.
God damn.
Nigga, the crowd went crazy.
Oh my God.
Because when I seen it, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, shit. I was like, damn. That shit was hard as a bitch.
That sounds athletic.
It was very, AJ Styles always does stuff like that. Because he's just, if I'm being honest, I know everybody say he's phenomenal. It's very true, bro. He is very good. I've never seen somebody do a shooting star backflip, well, outside of the ring. Like, you know what a shooting star is, right? All right, you know how when you're doing like a regular backflip, you're going back. It's a backflip going forward.
Oh, damn.
And he did that to go out the ring.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, AJ Styles is something else, bro.
Nah, that's fucking gymnastics. Nigga, hell no.
Now, he didn't just run and just do. He did do that too. He does do a one where he just run to the ropes and jump and then backflips out. The one that he does is he gets to the ropes, jump off the rope, and then shooting star outside of the ring.
That nigga's, how much practice does he do?
That nigga's in his 50s. Now, I ain't gonna get too much into wrestling, but as a kid, I knew who Too Cold Scorpio was. That was the first time I seen niggas doing shit like that. It was a black nigga back in the day. Too Cold Scorpio was that nigga. He was the first nigga I ever seen do a backflip leg drop. The only person who's ever done it.
That's crazy.
Because he just backflips off and just lands and rolls. Too Cold Scorpio was the first person I see it do a 450 splash. And then I didn't see it no more. And then Juventud dropped that bitch. That's why I liked Hoovy. And then I became a Dean Malenko fan because their feud. Dean Malenko was just a fucking mercenary.
Yeah, I could never do it. I've said before, the most I could ever do is a cartwheel. My little chunky ass wasn't doing no backflips, no barrel rope, no nothing. Cartwheel.
Nah, I knew back in the day I could backflip.
Nah,
I can backflip, I can cartwheel with no hands. I could do all that shit.
Cartwheel with no hands? Yo, Power Ranger ass.
Nigga, I was, we in the hood, bro. Everybody was backflipping off of everything.
I'm aware. That's why I used to sit there as a kid with a bag of chips in my hand, just like, wow, that's amazing.
Niggas be like, we about to cook on the grill. Let me flip off it first. Niggas used to just flip off of everything.
Every fucking thing. We had like this big ass, like, I don't even know what it was used for. It's probably like something they used back when the projects was first made that niggas abandoned. But it was like this structure that was easily like 15, 20 feet high. Niggas was just backflipping off of that bitch. Landing on their feet. Good ankles.
Yeah, bro.
Like, y'all niggas wild.
I remember this is when I was like 9. And my brother and somebody in the neighborhood both grabbed my feet and just threw me in the air. I landed it one time. It was like, bro, we gotta do it again. And then literally threw me horrible, and I just went up in the air. And then I tried to flip, didn't work, landed on my back. Bah! Knocked the wind out of me. I was biting my top, I was biting my lip like this. Teeth went through my fucking mouth. I went out, ugly as a bitch, nigga.
Bloody ass t-shirt.
Bloody, and then all I'm doing is just throwing water on my face. Cause it was just, I was leaking.
Oh,
just
God.
leaking.
You know, every hood kid.
And then my mom was like, baby, what happened? I pointed at my brother. That nigga punched me. No lie.
You a piece of shit.
No lie. I was just like, no, he needs to feel this.
And I'm about to tell you, throw me wrong, nigga. You supposed to be my fucking spotter. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, y'all should have caught me. Y'all gonna let me go? I know I can't get this other nigga, but I can get you.
Cause mom gonna beat your ass.
Beat the shit out you, bro. I told my mama it was him. She walked out that bitch like Kane. Burn around. No, I'm around. She went dog that nigga shit. I went right back outside, but I had like I ain't getting no stitches or nothing.
You bit through your lip and ain't get a single stitch. You just let that shit heal naturally. All right, Wolverine. Yeah, your ass. You still got the scar, don't you?
So, huh?
You still got the scar.
If you really look, you can see it. It's just a little small line because I ain't got like bite through my whole shit. It was just one of my teeth went right there.
That would have fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga.
Wait, did you actually like see it? Were you still biting through it when you got in the house?
No.
I was gonna say this nigga
I've been through it, and then when I tried to move it, I felt it go up a little bit. And I was like, that's what made me cry. Because I thought I was stuck like that. Then I went into the house and I just see this shit just like leaking.
I ever tell you the story of how my little brother got another nigga tooth stuck in his, or got his tooth stuck in another nigga forehead? We were trying to figure out how old. I was like 16. So he had to be like 10, 11. Actually, no, he was 9. Yeah, he was 9. So these little dumbass niggas just in the living room, not even outside, running into each other head first. Just for no reason. Just for shits and giggles. They're running to each other, fall on the ground. Do it again.
I would have done that too.
So the one time they fucked up horribly, ran into each other, and all I hear is,
I'm about to say, then honestly, when you hit a bad one, you hit a cluck. I was like, oh, I know
all
that
I
bitch was
see
bad.
is my brother doing like this with his mouth, holding his mouth, front tooth gone. Look at the other nigga gushing. Tooth in his head. You can see it out his forehead. Gushing. I was like, I'm young, so I'm like, go home. I don't know what to do in this situation.
No, bro, I'm not prepared for this.
Go to the adults, because right now I'm the only adult in this house, and
I'm not an adult.
I don't know what the fuck to do. Go home.
I got homework in summertime. Nigga, you need to go home.
You gotta go, nigga.
Let your mama know they don't come over here unsupervised no more, nigga. I'm not a supervisor.
I say I'm irresponsible, sir.
Let that shit go. I laughed too when y'all was running into each other. Go home.
I'm ready to say, I was like, like, that shit was bad, yo. That nigga got to get stitches and some more shit.
Hey, bruh. I'm gonna go into what. Well, nah, yeah, I'm gonna go into what. I was how my Thanksgiving was, but I have to say something, bro. The other day, I was just watching old movies. I don't even know what got me into this shit. But I was watching The Nutty Professor 2.
That's so random.
No, because it's about to go off Netflix, so that shit showed up on there. I didn't look for it. It's about to go off, and then it just said leaving soon, and then I was like, oh shit, fuck it.
That's what made me watch Spaceballs the other day. It's leaving off of HBO Max, so I watched it.
I watched Spaceballs once. It wasn't my type of comedy back then. It might be now though.
It's okay.
Now, nigga. I couldn't get past one part because I kept rewinding it. But basically, you know, the beginning of the movie, he's having like a hallucination that him and Janet Jackson are getting married because that's who he's seeing right now. Mm-hmm. So, but Buddy Love ended up coming out from his pants because, you know, in that movie, he couldn't control Buddy Love. Buddy Love was like controlling his actions. So every time he'll try to say something, Buddy Love will just blurt out something and fuck him up. So fast forward all the way to the part where he was about to go and ask Janet Jackson to marry him. So he went into her house, dropped like some rose petals to lead up to the stairs to go to her room so she could look out the window. When she look out the window, she see like a bouquet of flowers. She goes up to it and she see the Nutty Professor down there and he got a mariachi band. And he said, baby, I just want you to know, he said, how I really feel. And Buddy Love took over. He said, I want to put my beef in your taco. And he said, I'm a Mac Man sauce myself. That part was funny. But when they were like, every time he said it, he was like, I want to put a beef in the taco. The mariachi band was like, I want to put the beef in your taco. I was fucking dying. I was already laughing, but the part that's funny is when he fully took over. And he was like, hey, he said, what you say? Hey! He got the fucking grass like humping the ground. Nigga, he grabbed one leg. He said, what you say? Hey! Nigga, I was crying laughing, bro. Because it's just, I wouldn't even thought about going that direction in comedy. Like, I was like, bro, real shit, it is nobody in comedy that ever reached this nigga level, bro.
Nah, Eddie Murphy was, his reign was impressive.
Nigga.
His reign was crazy. This nigga could play every character in a movie.
Nigga, it was
and
one
it's
scene.
Hilarious.
Like, the Nutty Professor always did, like, chain shots. Like, it was just one person, then the next person, then the next person. Mm-hmm. When they went to that fucking, where did they go? Golden Corral. And when he was walking, it slowly panned, and he was playing every single one of them. Mm-hmm. So it didn't just, like, go to one person, then, like, skip scene to the next person. No, it was just one long panel of him playing each person. I'm like, Jesus, bro, that nigga was next level.
Yes.
But if you ever get the chance, watch that one scene, bro. It was so stupid. I watched that shit about 20 times. Dumb shit, bro. Nah. I was crying laughing.
It was a scene in Spaceballs where they're trying to find. So you know the whole premise of Spaceballs. I
don't remember too much of it. I watched that shit when I was a kid.
Obviously, a Star Wars parody. Mm-hmm. So there's a scene when the character that's supposed to be portraying Vader and like the crew are looking for the other people. So it's like, we don't know where the fuck they are. What are we gonna do? It was like, wait, we have this unreleased copy of Spaceballs. So then it was like, yeah, we got the early copy that is released for review copies. They grabbed that, put it in, fast forward to the exact scene that they're in that moment. So as they're acting it out, you see on the screen that they're watching everything that they're doing at the same time. That shit was hilarious to me.
Genius, though.
That shit was funny as shit. That's like, so what's happening right now is what's happening on the TV as they're saying that on the TV. That shit was funny as shit.
Genius.
That was so fucking funny.
That's actually really
It was a lot of comedy like that
in
it. It was a lot of fourth wall breaking shit and shit like, Spaceballs is hilarious to me.
Now, I watched it when I was a kid. I got it because I had a lot of white friends and they were just like, you haven't watched Spaceballs, bro? That shit used to fucking piss me off. I hate when niggas do that. When niggas be like, bro, they be like, hey, yo, bro, do you play NFL Blitz? You be like, nah. You ain't play NFL Blitz. I already said no. You heard my answer. So why are you repeating yourself?
That was my whole childhood with sports. They'd be like, yo, what do you think about the game? I don't watch sports. You don't watch sports?
Yeah.
Is it Power Rangers and sports, nigga? Then no, I didn't watch sports.
Bruh, so, all right, I'm going to go to my Thanksgiving. Nothing crazy happened, but I was just lighting fires and leaving.
That would be you.
So, because I went to see my mom, right? And I already knew that my mom and my brother was having issues. So I go and then because my brother's diabetes been acting up, he can't even see out his left eye. His shit gone.
Damn.
So my mom was just like, yeah. He was just she was just like, I was eating in the room the other day, and then she was just like, your brother, he just be going to food line, getting his own food and eating it in the room, and he was like, I'll eat in the room, and then she was just like, motherfucker, yes you do. She be like, cause you sit here, eat the bullshit you ain't supposed to eat, and then you gonna sit in your room, and then he always do this face. I'm sorry we ain't got cameras, but Jesus Christ, I cried laughing. But he always does this when he don't want to hear what you want to say. He just sit there. Nigga, I cried laughing, bro. I was crying, dog. I was crying.
That's like the kid that has to listen to their mom talking about them on the phone with somebody else, and they can't do shit. They're just sitting there pouting.
Yeah, and dog, I was fucking dying. And then we got off the subject, right? And I went to go into the kitchen to get something to drink, and my mom and my brother started arguing again. And then I was just like, I really gotta, stoke the flame. I gotta get this shit ablaze. So
you was a piece of shit.
I sat down and I was just like, bruh, so why isn't it getting better? And my mom was just like, he keep doing this. I was like, it's nothing you can do to change that. She was like, it's just on, bro. My other brother showed up. A whole argument happened. I got in the car and left. And you know what I did? I was just like, nah, something go to the dad's side of it.
You left a whole argument in the kitchen and just drove home.
Bro, and I knew it was bad because my brother called me 3 hours early. You know what's funny? How she owning my shit, my business. Bro, it's like, you, everybody knows I got this shit. I was crying, bro. Crying. So I went to my dad's side of the family. And so one of my other cousins, I always do shit to get him upset. So I didn't do this time, and he went at me a little bit because he was just like, bruh, he said, so what you getting into now? I told him my job, and I was just like, he was like, oh, because he didn't know. So he was like, okay, word. You still playing video games? I was like, yeah. He said, bro, you still playing games? He said, you need to grow up. I said, bro, don't you go to the park and play with children? He was just like, what? He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He said, you just went to the park the other day and said that you was playing with kids. You doing this shit in front of family? He was like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm playing basketball. I was like, bro, you got a name for it? And my
nigga said, basketball like, with air quotes.
It's the basketball is your favorite sport.
You like the way you dribble, huh?
Yeah. I was like, bro, you tripping, bro. I said, you tripping. Like, what was you playing with, a 15-year-old the other day? You a grown fucking man. You're older than me. Bro. And the whole time, because my other cousin, who, she's older than me, but because I grew, when she grew up, I was a kid. But she know my comedy, and she just know how goofy I am. She was in tears laughing, because she knew I was going to set this nigga off. I was just like, y'all said, you one of the reasons why I don't want to have children. We can't bring them into the family. And then I didn't know this was going to happen. But he was just like, bruh, if I'm being real, bro, this nigga always be pissing me the fuck off. He always want to come and get mad, act like he better than I left. Nigga, come to find out, no food was cooked. They was she made some potato salad and some shit like that, and I took some with me. Nothing else was made. They end up all going their separate ways. Nobody had a Thanksgiving.
You are terrible.
I went to go see my pops. We chilled. We watched Nigga. That movie was funny. Peoples.
What is that?
I've never heard of this movie until my dad said to watch it, but it's David Allen Greer. I can't remember her name. Good Lord. You remember you seen Django, right?
Yeah.
Django's wife. What's her name as an actress? Her real name.
Kerry
Washington. There you go.
Yeah.
She's in there. I can't remember the dude's name, but he was on The Office. He was a black dude. He worked in the not the basement, but in the warehouse.
You talking about the dude with the fro?
Yeah.
I know he's talking about.
He was in there, and his job was that he sang songs to kids about not peeing on themselves. Nigga. But that movie, it wasn't the funniest thing I ever seen, but when it got to the middle of that movie, it got goofy.
So I I was looking through comments the other day, and somebody, I guess, stumbled upon our podcast where we were talking about the Superman movie. Mm-hmm. And they were like, I think Lennie got his interpretation of that movie wrong. Like, y'all was still funny. The interpretation was off. So I was like, I'm going to give this movie another chance. Mm-hmm. So I went back and watched it. Loved it.
Nope, I would not change.
Nah, I went back with a different mindset this time.
I'm going to go with a different mindset. Still don't like the bitch. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it was a bad movie. I thought it was still good. My only issue was, bruh, that's just like seeing your daddy getting his ass beat. I ain't never seen Superman get draws like that.
We have both watched Justice League, the animated
No
series.
fucking no, nigga. This Superman was getting dog walked as a superhero and it's in relationships. That bitch didn't want him no more. I was like, bruh.
Like, that shit, the whole, when they were having, which is actually one of my favorite scenes in the movie, is when they're having their argument. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I knew this wouldn't work. He's like, Lois, what did you mean by that? Nigga, you knew what she meant by that. Bruh. When she said, I'm terrible at relationships, I don't know why this will work. And this nigga went back.
But yeah, we seen Justice League, but we ain't seen the nigga get draws like that, my nigga.
He was fighting him.
That don't mean shit.
That means a lot.
But if me fought me, I'm gonna win.
Not when you have a super brain on top of that from fucking Lex Luthor knowing your every move.
Even this nigga beat me, I won.
Nah, he was fighting himself. It makes sense.
You got it, bro. You got that, bit. But no, I don't care about the type of Superman he is. All that shit. Fuck that, bro.
Nah, because I went into it with the mindset of, like, we had the Henry Cavill version. Which,
no, I took that out of my mind. Honestly, anybody that's following Henry, I'm not going to kind of put you down.
That's my thing was, my main thing, like, we saw the Superman that felt more heroic with the Henry Cavill version.
He felt more alien. It didn't feel like he was more heroic.
Maybe I'm saying what I'm trying to say wrong.
Because I'm going to be real. The reason why it was so great for me is you had Kevin Costner hit that nigga with the force to stop Superman. He watched his daddy die. And it was just like...
Wait, that was your reason why you loved it so much?
It had so much behind it. I'm sorry, bro. That shit, before it even happened, that shit hurt me. It was great. Now, I ain't going to say I like this one better, but I ain't going to lie. Like, he gave me more... Like, he felt more alien. I didn't get that style of Superman before.
You talking about Henry Cavill's felt more alien?
Yes, 100%. This one before, I've had this one before, and I don't even think it was a bad case of it. I'm cool. I thought the movie was fine. I didn't think it was great, but I liked everything about that movie. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was good. I still enjoyed it even after I watched it. Now, great, and it may be the best Superman movie. I'll be honest, but I'm not, I never was a huge Superman fan at the jump. I just never seen my homeboy get beat like that. That's the only problem I have with it. Other than that, it was an incredible movie.
I really, after going back, I really liked it because I don't want to say he was battling with his humanity, but you could definitely tell, like, I'll say to me, even though he was an alien, he felt the most human in the movie. Because of the actions that he took. He didn't care about politics. He didn't care about he cared about people and saving people. That's why when the conflict was happening overseas and he interfered with it, it was like, America was like, those are our allies that you fuck with. No, you can't do that. Like, yes, I can, because they were hurting people. I don't care about y'all politics. Mm-hmm. These are people that they are innocent people that they are massacring. Mm-hmm. Something needs to be done about that. Like, that's why I really liked it. The alien in the movie felt the most human, more than any other human in the movie.
Well, I can understand that one too. Now, my thing is, I've gotten that type of Superman already with Superman and Lois.
I see what you mean.
I've gotten that style. Mm-hmm. He ain't getting draws like that. I ain't never even thought that Superman get dogged like that. It makes sense why he was losing. That's not what I'm saying. It's not like he getting dogged by, like, the Green Ranger. No.
That would be crazy.
No. And it's not anything like that. It's understandable why he was losing. Even while he was losing, it made sense to me. I just don't like seeing my nigga lose. Like, it's just like out of nowhere. Like, it's like a gang of niggas outside my crib and my dad just go out there to fight. I think he gonna win.
This nigga said it's like watching my dad get banked.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just like, bro, out of nowhere. If I'm being real, this is the reason why I liked My Hero so much. Now, of course, at the end of it, you almost got to see All Might get separated.
Yeah, that was bad.
But if I'm honest, in the peak of his powers, you ain't never seen him get dogged. We didn't get enough of like young All Might. That's cool.
That being said, I wish we had saw the incident that happened that weakened him like that.
Because I don't want to see some bullshit happen.
I want to see it.
Like out of nowhere, he get punched and get through all these fucking buildings, and then he just get a fucking Lego to the stomach.
Like, nah, them Lego pieces dangerous, bro.
On the foot, yeah. You took out a hero in the stomach? Nah.
He fucked the Lego piece at his side, and it was done.
Like, nah.
He hit me with the corner of it.
Nah, that fucked me up right there. Nah, that's why I don't want to see. Just keep my imagination at being the most horrible shit. So I don't.
The way they made it sound like it was, that fight was life or death. So yeah,
this nigga, All For One, always put niggas in that situation though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we're here speaking on that, did you watch the new episode?
I didn't like it. It was incredible though. I was not ready to chase my feelings like that. I really wasn't.
Wait, why didn't you like it?
I don't want to be in my feelings like that. The fuck? I just said that. I just said that. What the fuck? Like, I'm gonna be real. Like when
The next one's
Bakugo,
gonna hurt you even more then.
I'm not gonna watch anymore. I was done. I'm done with this shit. I'm like, okay, I don't need anything else. Like, cause Deku, first off, it hurt my feelings that he don't have his powers no more. That shit, he's gonna grow up to be a grocery store manager. That's what the fuck he is now. More than likely, he's gonna be like a teacher at UA. That's what it's looking like. That's the only thing that makes sense. He's gonna be a teacher at UA. This nigga is not getting his powers back. I already told you in previous podcasts that I don't like when it's a point. That's why I didn't like My Hero when they had the little bullets that can lose your powers. I didn't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the possibility of losing your powers. I don't know why I don't like that. Just don't.
That's understandable. I can say for you, that makes sense because you verbalized several times before you don't like when people lose their powers.
Yeah.
Makes sense for you.
Mm-hmm.
For me, this is what I was talking about before when I said that people didn't like the ending because he loses one for all. For me, I like it because this is who Deku has always been. From episode 2, when he ran in to save Bakugo from the slime thing, it showed he's willing to sacrifice any and everything, even his life, to save people. He sacrificed the very thing that he worked the entire series for. To me, that shows the exact person that he is. So I'm not mad at him losing it because from the beginning, it was setting it up to show that. Even in one of the movies, it showed when he gave it to Bakugo. That is the person he is. He's willing to sacrifice any and everything, literally everything, to save people. That's him. That has always been him.
My only issue with it on this specific one,
I punched the fuck out this mic.
this nigga said, yeah, mic drop. Like, damn. You just right hook that bit. But no, the reason is specifically because I kind of could have got behind it on this instance alone. I never got to see him seasoned with all the fucking powers.
That, yes.
That's my only issue because we was getting to see the potential.
And it was stellar.
Yeah, so
even what he had, none of it was maxed out. And what he had, he was keeping up with Shigaraki.
Yeah, and they even said at one point he was at like 120%.
And that wasn't even with one for all being at max yet. Because he still couldn't hit that to its max yet. He was just using all the other quirks to bump up his ability to hit 120%.
Yeah, so my thing is I never got to see him at his best potential. That's the only issue that I have. Is because he got his wings clipped when he first learned to fly. He got too close to the fucking sun when he just got his wings. That's the problem I had. Other than that, it's been good. And first off, I ain't like to see my homeboy Bakugo that fucking vulnerable.
Yeah,
he said, hurt. Yo, I ain't getting my shit back. He said, what? He said, wait, what the fuck are you crazy about? We were growing together. You're supposed to be my rival. I was going to look at you. You going to look at me. We going to get strong. Look at me. Nigga, stop. Calm down. All Might's here. He was like, oh, shit. Fuck you do that?
I will say for me that is the period at the end of his story arc because it showed like this is this is Bakugo now. Like, we know what he was in the beginning. A piece of shit. He wasn't even likable for a lot of people to get to this point right here where, regardless of what he says, which is, I wanted the competition, it really was, my friend just lost his dream. And now I'm sad because my friend just lost his dream.
Well, I think one thing about it is like, it took him a while to start truly accepting Deku.
Yeah.
And then when he finally truly accepted him, almost admired him, now, nigga, you back to where you was, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can't admire a pedestrian.
It won't that at all. But that's funny.
It won't. Yeah, so it just kind of fucked with me. Like, it's just too many people that I give a fuck about is sideline injured for their career. That's just like, I didn't grow up around this, but I'm glad I didn't, because that shit would have ruined me if I'd have seen it. That's like when Bo Jackson got injured and he was done. Bo Jackson was incredible playing for baseball. He was about to be Hall of Fame in 2 different sports. This nigga was getting like home run after home run. He got some incredible baseball highlights compared to his football career. Nigga, that was commercials that just say Bo knows. Bo Jackson was that nigga, and then he didn't even get hit hard. He was just running. A nigga just grabbed him and laid down and destroyed his hip.
Jesus Christ.
That's just like, yeah, somebody that you admire just losing everything. There's too many niggas on My Hero that just lost everything. So, especially Deku. Like, they ain't even got a good haircut for that nigga right now.
Shit. I mean, for that, you might as well just shave the whole thing.
Yeah, bro.
Like I said before, the only thing I'm mad about is how the last fight went. Outside of that, I'm not mad at Deku losing.
I didn't dislike how, like, the last fight was good, if I'm being honest. It was the beginning of it when everybody was helping. That was incredible.
Yeah, I didn't like, we talked about it, so I'm not going into detail. I just don't like the fact that All For One came back. There was no reason for it.
Well, I do understand the reason to a certain degree. I just don't like that he came back and didn't do anything. That was the issue.
I ain't like it.
Because he came back, and if I'm being honest, like, these niggas was having a hard time. But then it showed how much Deku trusted the people around him. He dodged the first couple times. Nigga said, lock in, we got you. And then kept it moving. All into that was incredible. I wanted that last punch to look crazy. I wanted to see Deku's future in that punch. And then I watched that episode hoping that some fucking random ass pull that I'd have been okay with.
Because you just wanted him to have his power back?
Yes. So that was the reason why the second half of the fight pissed me off so much, is because I knew what that meant. I knew he was gone. So I watched that next episode. I think it came out before Saturday also. I was watching that shit because I was watching it at work, and I was surprised that this was out. So I'm watching this shit, and then I see this shit, and I'm just like, no. I stopped the episode right there, waited a little bit, 4 hours is a little bit, and then finished it. I was mad as a bitch.
That nigga went half his shift and was like, fuck, I gotta finish this shit.
Bruh. And then you get to see this nigga Shoto meet up with somebody who's a good example of why you should not smoke, children. This nigga was struggling. This nigga said, he said, what's your favorite food? Jawbreakers. I was like, what?
Ed and Eddie ass nigga.
Oh my God. So that shit was, it just hurt me because how much I love My Hero. I made sure, I literally was out of social media for a good minute because I wanted to fix my algorithm so no anime popped up, because niggas be spoiling the fuck out of shit.
Yes.
So I didn't get any spoilers from the manga users. And then when they said the manga was done, I waited months then, and then I got on social media and I didn't hear anything about it. Every time I seen anything about My Hero, I didn't check comment sections, nothing. I didn't know shit about this. So when that happened, boy, that shit hurt my feelings.
I can see people being upset about it, but like I said, it makes sense for Deku's mentality.
Yeah, it fit him. It fit.
That makes sense for him. So I can see people being like, oh my God, he went through all of that just for this to happen. Boo. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at it.
No,
I'm not.
It made sense. I still am mad at it though.
This week, watch. Would you consider this to be the worst arc in Dragon Ball Z?
Probably Fake Namek.
Fake Namek's pretty bad too. I think no, never mind. I was gonna say certain aspects of the training arc for Saiyan Saga was bad, but Namek Saga, the Fake Namek arc was terrible.
Yeah.
That shit was awful.
I didn't really care for it.
That being said, like I said before, I The Garlic Jr. arc to me, if you're watching it straight through, it's not bad. If you got to watch that shit week to week, it's terrible.
Yeah.
That's just awful week to week.
Because I'm like, bro, my thing was, I hated this when as a kid. Because I'm like, bro, y'all just fought Frieza.
That was my whole thought process was y'all just fought the galaxy's emperor. The universe is actually emperor. He just hadn't made his way to Earth yet. So y'all didn't know this nigga owned the universe.
This niggas who was dead knew about him.
Exactly.
Because he put him there. So
just to come back to, even though this isn't canon, but to come back to shit that happened before the Saiyan Saga and Garlic Jr. and struggle.
Y'all was struggling against condiments. I don't get that shit. I was just like, all right, whatever.
I was like, wait. Gohan at this point, power level easily was over 1 million. Piccolo's was over 1 million. Krillin was hovering there. And you mean to tell me they can't handle these niggas who don't know shit about space? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fuck. Yamcha can handle these niggas. Nah, dog.
I was just upset, but understandable why this shit happened.
Why?
He put the whole world on lean.
Them niggas' eyes was red as shit.
Bro, fucked up. Fucked up.
Yeah, this shit start with you clearly see the Spice Boys, as they're called, which is
hilarious.
One of their names was Vinegar. Is that a fucking spice? One of their names was literally just Spice.
All right, spice, salt, pepper, vinegar, mustard.
Well, yeah, it showed them going back to Garlic Jr.'s old hub from the Dead Zone movie, and people have settled there in a battlefield basically because they never actually fixed anything. They just living in the aftermath of the battle. Mm-hmm. And it shows up, kills random families for no reason because he's like, I want y'all to feel how I felt being in the Dead Zone for, wait for it, 10 years. Does time work differently in the Dead Zone?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Because I was like, at maximum, it was 3 years.
Well, it's different dimensions, so, it makes sense. You can play that.
I'm going to say yes. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it shows him being salty because this nigga got his ass beat by a 4-year-old.
I'd be salty, too. I'm sorry.
And then it cuts to
Gohan.
Gohan being a nature terrorist. It shows Gohan disrupting whole ecosystems. He fished all the fish out of the fucking lake. Like,
bro, that was like whale piranha, so I understand. Like that was
you're supposed to leave some for later.
No, that's an invasive species.
Bullshit.
A whale piranha, it was nothing else in there. It ate everything.
He was saving the ecosystem, was what you saying?
Yes. Yes, he was.
Like, these motherfuckers got this big because they disrupted the ecosystem. I'm saving lives.
Yeah. So he gathered all them up, then Krillin popped up. Fresh as a bitch.
This nigga had a wedding suit on.
This nigga dressed like a con man.
My question is, what does Krillin do outside of martial arts that he can afford?
He got bread, bro.
I'm like, he never won a world martial arts tournament. Unless he won some in the time between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z that we ain't know about, because Goku won't participate in them. So he probably is like, I can go sweep. That's probably what he did for like 4 years. He was just cleaning up martial arts tournaments.
Getting bread.
Because Yamcha was busy with Bulma. Tien was meditating waterfalls. So, yeah, it was just...
Only time them niggas are like hyped and, ready to go to the world tournaments when Goku shows up.
And that nigga wasn't doing that shit. He was raising a son for 4 years.
Yeah, so Krillin was just racking up.
Fair enough, then. That explains it.
And he pulled up in a nice-ass red whip.
This nigga was making it rain on the lake. Like, Gohan, check this out.
Yeah, bro. Nothing but bread, bro. You playing. You up here, like, eating fucking fish?
Nigga, I got filet.
Yeah, I got filet mignon in the crib, bro.
Like, you fishing for your meals, nigga. I got niggas fishing for me.
Yeah.
We out here. Check the whip.
Here, nigga. Grow the fuck up.
Get a real job.
So he pulled up and then, Gohan was like, bruh, you chilling? I'm chilling. Let's get up in this water. Go. Like, Krillin was like, yo, you know what, bet, bruh? I ain't really done this shit in a minute. His girl like, hey, nah, my nigga. We ain't doing that shit. First off, I hated her all the time.
From the first thing she opened her mouth to say, she pissed me off.
What was her name? Like
Marin?
Marin, yeah.
Get her the fuck out of here.
And straight up, bruh.
She was annoying.
She gave me like, it's so crazy. I forgot this happened when I was a kid. It was always some older ladies that used to hit on you.
That shit made me uncomfortable.
Made Gohan uncomfortable.
That's what I'm talking about.
She kissed that nigga.
But Krillin is like, yeah, this my friend. Wink, wink. Yeah, we're gonna go kick it. Oh yeah. By the way, Gohan, we having this fresh ass party. That's why I got this fresh in the first place, dog. We going to Master Roshi crib. We gonna hit the dance floor in that bitch. You know he got space in that 1-bedroom island house. Dance
Which is
floor
that's the perfect spot, bro.
So what, party?
For anything.
On the 3 square feet of island he owns? Mm-hmm. I'm curious how they never explain why he's there or how he got it or anything. That nigga just paddled his way to a random island and built the house out of the one tree that was there.
He's just like, bro, I just want to be by myself. I ain't trying to worry about nobody else.
Which was, as soon as like he became friends with the Z fighters, all of them niggas just occupied his house.
You know what's so crazy? I hate my mind.
Why?
You remember when you were saying at the beginning when you just see them just, condiments tearing up a fucking battlefield and shit, right?
Yes.
When it panned down to them and it showed the henchmen, I ain't gonna even lie. The nigga in the back, the purple nigga, it looked like he was bricked up. But it was the dude, shorter nigga's hat. Nigga, I first saw that.
That nigga is aroused by murder.
Bruh. And it's so crazy. Like later on in the fucking show, when these niggas was shooting beams, he had one come from here.
Really?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Edit that in.
Now I gotta see what part you talking about.
You'll see it. Trust me.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so he was telling them, yo, we're gonna throw something. He was like, bruh, but you gotta get past your mama. Which, if I'm being real, she a little overbearing and strict, but she was right.
She was 100% right. Mm-hmm. No, why is a 7-year-old at this point partying with a bunch of fucking adults? Mm-hmm. And Master Roshi partied ass. No, you're not going there. What's wrong? No, you know what you can party at? In your bedroom with them goddamn books.
Yeah, party in the books.
The fuck you thought this was?
So after that, what happened?
So you go to Piccolo, who has finally mastered his shadow clone technique enough for them not to tear through his body.
Bruh, he was banking. Every single one of them had to catch the bank. At first it was just one Piccolo. Then they went to the next Piccolo, banked him. Then they went to the next Piccolo, banked this nigga. And then they fused back together. He was like, oh, that was a good session. I was like, what?
At this point, they've been on Earth for over a year at this point after the Frieza saga. So that I'm imagining in my head that whole time Piccolo has just been meditating and fighting himself in the wilderness.
But let's be real. He's like the most stable-minded person.
Very true.
He's faced himself multiple times.
he's been fighting his demons, literally.
Yeah, then Kami just pulled up on him. He was like, oh. He's like, I knew I heard some nigga behind me. What the fuck you here for?
Like, what the fuck do you want, bro? Why are you here? You don't show up unless you want something. Because we don't talk like that for real. He's like, you're right. So I'm getting old as shit, boy. You want my spot? Nigga, what?
Man, fuck this shit. Then shot a beam for no reason.
Just blew some shit up as a show of force. It's like, nah, but for real though.
Real shit, I've been having like all these scary ass dreams. It's about you. Goodbye, Kami.
He was like, I remember you were conflicted.
But he did.
Flew off.
He did say, he was like, yo, I think I've been seeing like flashes of the future. And it looked like you about to be in peril. Watch the fuck out. And flew off.
And then that nigga come. They go to the lookout as Popo is getting ran through.
No, Popo was just sitting there. These niggas just fucking up his garden.
Out of nowhere. He just minding his own business, watering the flowers that they don't need up there. Mm-hmm. And these niggas out of nowhere just start bouncing around, kicking towels.
These niggas started beating up the environment. Made no sense.
Like, what is this, Street Fighter? What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah. And he was just like, yeah, Popo. So what are you going to do since I'm going to be the next guard? He's like, oh, Kami. He's like, well, I'm about to beat Kami and be the next guardian. Kami. Is that all you can say? Kami. He's like, bro, fuck all that shit.
Try to fly off.
He's all I know one thing is when I become the guardian of the earth, you gonna still have to be my right-hand man. What you think about that? Being the guardian is a height requirement. Nigga, you can say more than that. You took all running.
You're too short to ride this ride.
What did you just say? He said, oh, flew off, caught this nigga in a web. They was like, yeah, now you caught, we can fuck you up. Let him go. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
What was the point in that? Y'all could have just literally let him go. What else was he gonna do? That man said, Mr. Popo is strong as shit, because he did hold his own against 2 Super Saiyan children.
But he didn't even fight these niggas. Like, he tried to run.
Yeah.
And then he just put this nigga, like, shrunk this nigga and put him in his pocket.
He put this nigga in a fucking...
In a snow globe.
The snow globe. It's like, you will be my first decoration.
Straight the fuck up.
Fucking Kami get there and be like, Mr. Popo, I said sweep before I left. You ain't even take the goddamn trash out. It is a mess in here. Garlic Jr. comes out of nowhere. Just starts putting the paws on him.
Beating the shit out of him.
Which was actually crazy because he was keeping up a bit. Like, he did put the paws on him, and then he kind of like...
He said, you struggling with an old, decrepit man.
Shot this nigga away, bounced off a rooftop, and then he was about to throw a blast at them. Other niggas came and did the invisible fucking energy net. And then shrunk him down, did the same thing to him that he did to Mr. Popo.
He's like, now you about to be my personal Siri. He was like, damn.
Navigate me. I need someone to teach me the ways of the Guardian.
I was like, this is bullshit.
That's not my job description. Call me.
Call me. He's like, bro, whenever we're alone, you say way more than that. I'm not trying to let them know. Oh, okay, word.
Garlic Jr. was like, this world is mine now. Grabs a little jar, opens that shit, lets that black fog ooze all over the world, starts taking niggas over.
He said, yo, first off, I know this world got gas. Well, shit, nigga, I'm bringing diesel. He said, bro, I'm the plug that nobody's seen before. Whole world about to get lean.
Off a jar, nigga. That's how potent this shit is.
Bruh.
I got the gas.
That shit was fucking up an entire planet.
That's crazy. From the lookout on top of that. That nigga opened the jar on the lookout and it hit the other side of the planet.
Bruh, that shit, that gas did not rise.
Hell yeah, it goes to Gohan being disobedient as fuck. And you know what's so funny? Gohan knows the shit he does is bad. Because he was looking through first of all, why the fuck did he change into his gi to sneak out the house? This nigga was, you supposed to be going to the function and you dressed like you ready for combat.
Hey, that's his sharpened outfit. He said, I gotta show my arms off.
But yeah, he looks out the window, through the window to see his mom cooking. It's like, I'm such a bad boy. Huh?
And Icarus just licked him on the side. He was like, oh, we about to go out this bitch and get zooted. Let's go.
Zooted. Them niggas take off. As they're flying off, they notice they was like, what the fuck is this dark ass cloud? Icarus is like, oh hell nah, bro. Boots this nigga in a cave and plugs it with his ass.
Real shit, that's a real friend right there.
Real shit. Afterwards, Gohan's like, the fuck was that about? Oh well. Starts la 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 through the fucking forest. Sees a fucking squirrel and is like,
hey, Mr. Squirrel, how you doing today? Nigga took the fuck off.
Icarus is like, nah, bro, that ain't what you think it is. Nigga, whole forest.
Nigga, when they flew away, you saw that monkey standing.
10 toes.
I would, all 8 of them. Nigga, I'd be terrified. And they were just like, fuck this shit, bro. Let's just go to the function. Shit is tripping.
As you see them all at the function and shit, I was like, not a single one of Krillin friends has respect for him in the slightest. He came here with this girl, even if they hadn't put a title on it. This is still the girl he's interested in. And the first thing these niggas like, oh, so y'all dating? Nah, it's complicated.
She said, oh, so we could date somebody else?
Hey, cutie. This nigga Yamcha in front of Bulma was like, oh yeah, we can date, girl. What's up? To the girl that looks just like the girl you're with at the moment.
Hey, younger version.
Name none of these niggas got no type of class. Even Master Roshi was like,
he said, bro, no, you can't date. That's been a rule. That's the code.
You gotta have my permission first. I gotta analyze this and see if she the right one for you. She was like, oh, how are we gonna do that? I'll pass any test. He's like, pour the sunshades down. You will. He put on some chapstick. Was like, smooch me, bitch. I gotta see what that mouth do.
Basically.
Like that, y'all are disrespectful as shit. Krillin, you need better friends, dog. Where's Goku at when you need him? He wouldn't do that to you.
Goku wouldn't.
Literally everybody else did that. Besides Piccolo, obviously.
He won't dare.
If he was tall, dark, and alien, bruh.
She was showing interest in Krillin's friend that he said was an alien.
Which is crazy. Krillin, why you telling random people this?
Yeah, that's very irresponsible.
What's wrong with you? You don't go telling random Earthlings that the Earth has been invaded by aliens.
Right. So they was outside in the water, Krillin trying to catch some fish and shit, struggling. Bruh.
Like the fish were literally laughing at him.
The shit that was so funny, Chi-Chi pulled up on these niggas, crash lands onto the fucking island. She didn't park that shit good. She parked that shit halfway in the house.
How you put skids on an island that your ship is bigger than?
Yeah.
She skidded on that bitch, hopped out the whip, and was like,
where the fuck is Gohan? He ain't here. I'll wait. And then Marion pulls up and she was like, oh, look, Roshi, your wife just showed up. I was like, she said, who you calling old, bitch? She was like, oh, you talking about Gohan? Oh, yeah, your grandson ain't here yet.
I was like,
she was trying her.
Chi-Chi went Kaioken.
Kaioken. Kaioken.
She was about to beat that bitch. You know what's so crazy? I guess having a child put years on her because her and Krillin are around the same age. But you're dating Krillin while calling somebody his age old. That's crazy.
Well, Chi-Chi do be coming in hot, so she was just like, bruh, all right. all these motherfuckers ain't gonna try you. I will.
Hell, Yamcha is older than Chi-Chi. Mm-hmm. You got it.
She was like, yeah, so get this old bitch away from me. She started snapping. She ran to the water.
Krillin was like, bro, get your ass in this water. I can't swim. You're still safer in the ocean.
Yeah, straight the fuck up. He's like, hell with that shit.
They started playing in the water and shit, dive under it. That's when the fog comes sweeping through.
And you, nigga, I laughed so hard on this part. Because you know how when you seen those Dare commercials, when they just said like, yeah, it's going to be like, people going to force drugs on you. When they was holding Chi-Chi, she was like, ah! That's how it happens. That's how it happens when you fall into peer pressure. I think it's forced to lean on Chi-Chi, which is crazy.
You're gonna love it. Just watch.
He said no. Right, that scream took me the fuck out.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Then it goes back to the lookout, and these niggas like took over that shit. He goes to Gala Jr. He said, I got good news and bad news. He said, what's the good news? He said, the whole planet been taken over by this new form of lean that we got from, I don't remember his name. We got it from a dude named Ivan. He was like, Ivan? He was like, yeah, nigga gave air to kids lean in Angel Grove, got them fucked up. It worked. He's like, all right, so what's the bad news? There's only one place that's not affected by it. He was like, where? It's the southern states of North America. They're immune to the lean. It's not affecting them at all.
South of the Mason-Dixon. This isn't doing anything to them.
It was like, oh, okay.
You ever heard of Future? He's been singing about this for years. The kids are immune.
He was like, no, they knew about this shit. He was like, all right, well, they ain't nowhere near us, man, so we good. Then it goes to Gohan pulling up on a Kami house. Krillin and Marin didn't get affected because they was trying to hide from Chi-Chi, so they went underwater. Then the lean just came in and took everybody by storm. And made everybody addicts.
So they pop up as Gohan pull up. They're like, oh, Gohan, you made it. Oh, by the way, your mom is beating everybody's ass. You may want to go home.
It sounded quiet. Did she leave? And it was like, no, she in there.
It's quiet for a reason. She beat all of their asses. Even Master Roshi?
He was first. He was like, bro, how we gonna handle this? Marin was like, Krillin gonna take the fall.
I'm what?
Krillin's gonna take the fall.
Do you know who that is? Literally the strongest woman on the planet. I'm what?
Well, I break up with you if you don't do it. And I was like, bro, they've been doing this to us for years. Chi-Chi walked out. Gohan already got into that bashful shy pose.
I told your ass to fucking study, boy.
He was like, Mom, I apologize. You know, I promise that I'll be good next time. She just said, I was like, yo, she stole off on Gohan.
She smacked the living shit out of that boy.
She karate chop smacked him. Never seen nothing like that.
I never heard a karate chop that sounded like a slap.
She said karate chop. I was like, damn. Pop the shit out of this
She
nigga.
hit him with all 4 arms.
Yeah. And then Gohan was like, Ma, you ain't never hit me.
Ever. All my punishments have just been read more.
Yes.
What the fuck? This is my first experience with child. No, it's not.
Nigga, she started chasing that nigga up the roof. Gohan just running. That's so crazy, bro, because I never ran from a whooping, so I'm sorry. I knew it was going to be worse.
I did once.
Yeah.
I already talked about it on this podcast.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I did one time.
Learned
Never again.
Learned your lesson.
Never again.
That shit got worse.
I just took it from then on.
Yeah, she put your ass in the Thunderdome. Gohan just like, bro, my mama tripping.
He was like, this is his first time ever seeing that his mother can fight. Like, there's a reason why she's the strongest woman on the planet.
Nigga, she was using 8 trigram 64 palms on that nigga.
She was fucking that nigga up.
Yeah, bro.
He was trying his hardest to get away. You see him bouncing from one side of the roof to the other side of the roof trying to get away. It is not working.
And then Krillin had to go against Yamcha and fucking Master Roshi.
You see them niggas step out the house, all their eyes red as fuck. You can see Master Roshi's eyes red through the sunshades.
Yeah, zooted.
They start fucking this nigga up. Master Roshi was going after Moraine, and she just threw the living room at this nigga. It's not doing shit. Krillin comes out and kicked this nigga in the eye. Hard.
And this nigga, Master Roshi, like, everybody else was violent. He was not violent with her. He was very...
He was literally slow strolling up on her like, hey, pretty lady.
He's saying, I got some hard candy for you. He's like, what?
You ever heard of butterscotch?
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's nasty. Oh, that's nigga. How you get cavities from butterscotch, nigga? You are wild.
He only got 4 teeth.
But yeah, as they're dealing with that, the Spice Boys, which is still the craziest name, pull up on them and is like, so y'all like our little experiment?
And then everybody started kneeling to them. Gohan was like, Ma, get up. You ain't gonna kneel to no other nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Kakarot when he get back. Damn, not your dad? You said Kakarot. That's when he mean business.
Right? That nigga gonna go Super Saiyan on you. Keep playing. Like, you ain't never been this submissive for no man in your life. How dare you? Not even your own father. And he's the Ox King. That nigga's an actual king of a kingdom with nobody in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they pull up. They're like, y'all like our little experiment? We've been up there in the clouds experimenting with it on Cloud 9.
On Diesel and Lean. And we put them together. Now we got everybody under our control.
Gohan's like, that's dangerous. I'm a chemist. I should know. Like, what compounds did y'all actually use for this? Because that sounds very dangerous. They're going to die.
Shit.
They're like, that ain't our business. We only need them for 24 hours. After that, they're in full control.
Yeah, they are full addicts.
They'll never be the same people again.
Yeah, they're going to start selling TVs from their own house. Bro, when did Piccolo pull up?
Right then. Arms folded. Like, yeah, I've been to space.
He said, bro, trust me, y'all niggas ain't ready.
Nah, they surrounded him, started talking shit.
He said, bro, you real shit, you evil, bro. You need to join us.
He's like, yeah, because Garlic Jr.'s back. He's like, Garlic Jr.'s back? That nigga's in the dead zone. What the fuck are you talking about? He's like, nah. What happened was Mercury went in retrograde. Now he's free.
That was good.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you started explaining astrology to this nigga. Like, yeah, Mercury went into retrograde. And when that happens, bitches with crystals start making excuses for their bad attitudes. And now he's free.
So basically you saying is Garlic Jr.'s back. You didn't hear none of that. Not at all. You saying some bullshit. I ain't hearing that. That nigga took off the shoulder pads, threw it at that nigga, took off the kufi, started getting a little busy.
No, he did not. That nigga, they all flew up. He flew up, tried to karate chop one of the niggas. He teleported to the other niggas like, you been to space? Nigga, what the fuck is... Know what? We ain't gonna even deal with you. Yamcha shoots a blast at his back. You know what's so crazy about that blast, though? It looked like it didn't even phase Piccolo. It shot him, it wasn't even steaming. His clothes were the same. Yeah. Normally, you see like, in the first Cooler movie, when Cooler shoots Goku in the back, he is down.
That's Cooler.
Still.
No.
Something.
No. Yamcha's strongest attack is a ki blast. He put everything in that beam.
He got Wolfang fist. Yeah, because I was saying that because they made it seem like they could go toe to toe with each other because Yamcha and Piccolo started having their little back and forth. But in reality, what it was Piccolo was like, I don't want to hurt these niggas. Like, they are my friends, kind of, even though I haven't seen them in years now. Since we came back to Earth, I have not been around.
And then Gohan got in the way. He said, no, that's our friends. Move, little nigga.
He moved him out the way like 2 times.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you're in the way. How many times do we have this? Like, Gohan, at this point, you're 7. You've been through the ringer for 3 years now. At this point, you should know when it's time to fight and when it's time to talk.
Yeah.
Fight. But yeah, as they're going back and forth, they get back to the island, and Piccolo's like, I didn't want to do this.
I'm about to send all of y'all to another dimension. Is wild.
That nigga charged.
He told Gohan to leave.
He did. Gohan hard-headed ass like, I can't leave you. Now,
I'm about to kill his entire family.
And I do not want him to see this.
Yes.
As he's about to shoot the attack, these niggas grab him by the ankles.
He looked at the ground, seen hands, he said, zombie!
All them niggas, that nigga Yamcha,
bit into this nigga neck. Then Roshi grew fangs because he bit him too. Bulma bit him too.
All them niggas is clamped down on his ass.
Gohan tried to come back. He said, leave.
Powers up, knocks all them niggas away. Looks up at Gohan and said, you don't listen ever. You ain't listen to your mom, which is why you're here in the first place. You ain't listen to your dad, which is why you almost blew up on Namek. You're not listening to me now. I told you, I gave you your mission. Go do it.
He said, bro, I need you to go to the lookout and I need you to get, what? Is this some sacred stuff that I need to get? No, he said, nah, they need water.
He said, I need you to go get the Narcan.
He's like, get the Narcan. These niggas is tripping. He's like, all right. He flew off, and you see this nigga Piccolo just get jumped.
They start chomping at the bits.
Gohan flying and crying. And Krillin pull up on him. He like, you good, bro?
Trust us. He knows what he's doing. He got it as he's on the ground getting devoured. He got it. Believe it. We've been to space.
Yeah, we good. We good. So you see them flying to the lookout, and then you just see Marin on Icarus.
After they literally just told her, don't be here, go away. Icarus takes the time to save you, even though he don't know who the fuck you are. You fly next to them is like, I'm coming with y'all.
That's Icarus' fault, though.
If all Gohan had to say was fly her away from here, at no point they tell her, no, you're not coming. So she pulls the handy dandy, well, I'm not dating you no more. Bitch, now is not the time for that. The world is in peril.
Nah, Krillin was just like, he folds every time.
I don't understand it.
So they all went to the lookout. They go to end up, they didn't go all the way to the lookout. They went to Korin's tower.
Yeah, go to Korin's, which in my mind, I'm like, y'all are at Korin's now. Get some sensu beans while you're there. Makes all the sense in the world.
Usually they offer it. So
at no point in time did they think, hey, sensu beans would be good for Garlic Jr. Because last time we fought this nigga, we almost died. Oh, and he's immortal.
Hey, but usually Korin and Yajirobe would offer. They didn't offer nothing. They didn't have any.
That's because they were too busy goggling at what's her name?
Marin. Yeah, so they were just like, hey, we about to go to the lookout, see what this shit look like.
My thing was, why did he even stop at, I guess it's because Krillin in his mind was like, I'm going to drop this bitch off here and get going.
Yeah, which was a good idea.
It was. Drop her off, go up to the lookout. As soon as they get there, Ki blast in front of them. Piccolo standing there. How the fuck did they get here that quick?
These niggas took their fucking time at Korin's tower.
They did.
Yeah.
Y'all were there for way too long.
Y'all sat there for 20 minutes because y'all didn't want to awaken these niggas. First off, they kind of was being smart because they didn't know if they got affected.
True.
So they were just like, bro, let's be very cautious about this shit. That's what took them so long. They got up there 2 hours later.
Yeah, they got to look out 2 hours later. Niggas, all of them were already there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they get there. Piccolo shoots the beam at them. And then the other Spice Boys casually just talking shit to a child and his best friend.
Garlic Jr. stepped out. He's like, it's about to be the end of the fucking world. This shit need a soundtrack. He pulls out his little phone. Kami, play Fetty Wap. Oh, yeah, she fun. She had ass warmed. And got the soda. He put that nigga in his pocket.
That nigga crying through the song.
Yeah, baby.
As Mr. Popo was like, Kami.
Oh, Kami. Yeah, she fun. Yeah, these niggas both singing that shit. I'll assist you, Kami. Kami, I got the hook.
So stupid.
Gohan and Krillin got here. They was in no rush. We've been up here. Oh, isn't it? This fighters is so fucked.
Where the fuck was T in this whole time?
Meditating.
T and Chaozu were nowhere to be seen the whole time. These niggas, boy, I tell you. So he steps out. He's like, so where's your dad? I need to get my fucking revenge. Which I will give Garlic Jr. this. He was very smart. At no point did he try to kill Kami or Piccolo because he knew he needed the Dragon Balls. Unlike everybody else who's ever been like, I need the Dragon Balls. Kill Kami.
Every single person.
Like, what? He actually thought about it. He's like, I can't kill Piccolo or Kami, so I'm going to hold these niggas. I can get my revenge on Goku, though. Fuck that nigga. Mm-hmm. It's go time with him and his son. Fuck him. Like, where your daddy at? Nowhere around here. Huh?
The fuck does that mean?
We've been to space.
Y'all keep saying that, but I don't get what the fuck that means.
Don't worry about it. Ha! Dodges the punch.
He said, bitch, you just cut my face? Condiments?
They start fucking these niggas up.
He said, time to put some stank on it. Why are y'all saying these weird-ass catchphrases?
A1.
What? We ain't have a steak.
Bah, 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 bah.
They started beating the shit out of Gohan.
This nigga was literally line dancing on Gohan. Like, yo,
no,
Gohan.
I forgot about this. Didn't that nigga Garlic Jr. was walking on Kami, wasn't he? Cause you remember when he was fighting, that nigga was levitating up.
No, he did that to Krillin later.
To Krillin, bro. That was so fucking funny, bro.
Yeah, they was like, literally, they were beating these niggas asses horribly. I was like, y'all been to space, right? What happened?
Y'all got unlocked hidden potential.
Gohan didn't swing once. And the couple times that Krillin did swing, did nothing.
He got countered. Counter. I was like, damn.
Then this nigga threw a blast at Gohan. Krillin gets in the way of it, and he just starts fireballing the fuck out of Krillin. Drops this nigga, fucked up the whole wedding fit.
Bruh, this nigga had, first off, I'm gonna go back to this. In the middle of the fight, when Krillin was fighting Master Roshi, he was in swimming trunks. In the middle of the fight, he put the wedding fit back on. That's hard. He ain't need no telephone booth like Superman. He just put that shit on mid-fight, still clean. He had it untucked when he was flying. He got to look out, tucked that bitch in, got to work. Lost, but got to work.
I don't know why he tucked it in, because the shit just got torn off of him.
Bruh, this nigga shot him with beam so bad, it caught him on fire. I had to douse that nigga, bruh. That shit had me weak. I was like, bro, you ain't do shit.
That's what they should have done to the fucking forest instead of leveling it in the fucking Tree of Might movie.
And then Krillin knocked out Gohan, get mad. He killed that nigga. He said, y'all want to put some stank on it? I'm going to put some stank on it.
This nigga evaporated. This was the nigga that was line dancing on him. Mm-hmm. And one shot.
Killed him.
Then the other nigga tried to dash in. He up-kicked this nigga, flew up. Masenko
killed him.
And this is when I started having questions, right? Skipping ahead. We obviously figure out Piccolo has been faking the whole shit, right? So when he sees Gohan kill two of them already, lands in front of them, and is about to do another one, Piccolo charges in and attacks Gohan because he's pretending the whole time to be under the spell of the fog. You saw Gohan was in a state you always want him to be in, which is his emotions are heightened. This is when he's the strongest. Why did you interrupt that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because all he had to do was kill the other two. Garlic Jr. would have stepped in. You can still be in your haze of pretending, right? But the other two are gone now. So all you have to do is get your hands on Kami and Popo by pretending to fight Gohan until Garlic Jr. is going to get arrogant and want to get in there at some point. Then you can get in there and get Kami and Popo.
No, Piccolo was like, nah, this is a training moment. Beat the living shit out of Gohan.
And that was my whole thought process too, is you just wanted to fuck Gohan up
yes,
again.
I really think so.
You missed that trend of that year or that 6 months that you were beating his ass.
He was beating his ass. He was like, bro, this is so nostalgic. Started whooping his ass, and then the other niggas was like, hey, Piccolo, you good, bro? That's a child. Calm down.
Like, that's enough.
We'll handle the rest of it. That nigga said, handle the rest of what? And started beating Gohan ass. He changed into a different location. He was just like, now I need to test your skills on sensing a nigga. Knock this nigga into the lookout, into a dark room, and then had a shadow chasing this nigga. Bro, I'm telling you, I would have threw up.
And while that's happening, before that happens, as he's beating Gohan's ass, Krillin tries to sneak in to get Kami and Popo from Garlic Jr. It doesn't work at all, and that's when he does the little fucking bicycle kick.
Walking this nigga down.
Literally.
I ain't never seen some shit like this.
Kicked him out of the little
This
room
nigga was walking him down, telling him his backstory. He said, these niggas actually had names, but I forgot them, so I named them Condiments. I was like, damn.
You know, I went back and I was like, these can't be the niggas from the Dead Zone movie. So I went back and looked like, nah, yeah, that's right. Them niggas dead. They died.
Mm-hmm. They died.
But yeah, he kicks him out of the room, throws a blast at him, and in that moment, because Piccolo had Gohan pinned up to a wall, Gohan charges up, throws Piccolo away, and Piccolo gets hit by the blast that's meant for Krillin. And I was like, that nigga dead.
I thought he was
that
too.
Shit looked painful.
Gohan was hurt because he was like, I just killed Piccolo, bro. Ain't that a bitch?
He's like, no, not Piccolo. Piccolo gets up, goes to do something, and I think Krillin gets in the way. And that's when Piccolo kind of holds him up by his shoulder meat. And it's like, this is how I felt when Frieza did it to me.
And then Krillin passed out. Oh, you can't pass out from that.
Then he brought him down. Well, pretending to bite him. Tossed him to the side. And that's when he throws Gohan into the little building and starts beating the shit out of him more.
When he grabbed Gohan up and had him by the neck, he said, yeah, I'm about to make my hands your necklace. He said, yeah, don't you look sharp. I was like, damn. He choked him enough to make him pass out, woke him up.
With a knee and a kick.
This nigga had a crazy alarm clock.
I like how after all that too, later on when he reveals that he was lying, he's like, yeah, I knew he could handle it. Krillin is like, bruh, he is hurt.
This nigga, he was like, no, Gohan fight better when he's concussed. We had to get him in that state.
When he has potential CTE, that's when he's at his greatest.
Bruh, that's when he ain't thinking.
He has to be a mindless drone for him to be at his best.
And for him to be a fighting machine.
That's fucking sick. But yeah, as he's beating his ass, he knocks him up into the throne room where Garlic Jr. is just kind of chilling and is like, all right, y'all finish him off. Because the last two remaining Spice Boys are like, hey, you wanna get this? He's like, no, y'all got it. I wanted to at first, but he's not worth my effort. He's getting beat by Piccolo. Let's be real.
Let's be real, bro.
Like, they've been to space and they still ain't shit. Just do it. As he gets knocked away, as he's getting up, you see Krillin come into the room, and now they show that he's been taken over as well. So it's Piccolo and Krillin on one side and the Spice Boys on the other side of Gohan. And they all go charging at him at the same time. Spice Boys get knocked back. And you see these two niggas taking turns beating the shit out of Gohan.
Yeah, Gohan caught it the worst.
But yeah, as they're beating their ass, they knock him closer to Garlic Jr. Piccolo walks up, grab him by the collar, and is about to finish him off. So Garlic Jr. grabbed him and said, I changed my mind.
I want to do it.
It'll be a nice ornament to have on the door when Goku finally gets here.
Piccolo was like, all right, word. Make a good point. Let him go.
He was like, did you just speak? Piccolo ran his pocket. Took Kami and Popo out of there, tossed them to Krillin. This nigga Krillin has popped the top on him. Let him out. And that's where it ended for now.
Kami was like, I don't even know how I knew that Fetty Wap song.
He's like, one more time.
Right. Oh my God.
Y'all niggas about to get fucked up.
That shit was so funny, bro. I was laughing watching this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not, like I said, if you watch it straight through, it's not bad. It's just that week to week shit. Nah, I'm cool.
I couldn't stand it.
Nah.
That shit was ridiculous.
But yeah, we're finishing it up next week.